How's it going, guys? It goes to Squirrels. My name is Neil and welcome back to Fortnite. Today we're moving on to week 3, but I logged in and we got the freaking "It's a wonderful day for pie. You can ask all the birds in the sky." I don't know why we got this. I think it's for doing the weekly quest, but I had no idea we would actually get this right now. I thought we had to complete week 3, but we got it anyway, so I'm gonna just claim this. That is the funniest emote I've ever seen. But anyways, welcome back, everybody. Today we're moving on to the week 3 quests, and they should be over here, right here. Week 3, what does this say? Rebuilding with Hope and the Order. Okay. So we have, it looks like just 5 of them, so that's good. First up is going to be search chests at named locations to gather supplies. So search chests. Okay, so just chests. Usually it's like ammo boxes as well, but I guess it's only chests, so that's cool. And they specifically have to be opened at named locations. So that kind of, it's pretty much everywhere. There's very few places that aren't really named, like just middle areas that you can get chests from. So just make sure you land somewhere and that you open the chest there, and you should be fine. Number 2 is to reach maximum of any type in different matches. So in 3 matches total. Okay, so we're not going to complete this one in this video, but it's literally a repeat of one of the previous quests we had, so that's interesting. Third is to ride on a player's shoulders to gather intel on movement. So wait, they're keeping the riding on players' shoulders thing. So I didn't even talk about this in yesterday's video for the April Fool's Day thing, mainly because I had no one to play with, but it looks like you could just keep riding on people's shoulders. So that's a little interesting then. How do you do that normally? Huh? I guess during the match you could just go into the emote wheel and do it. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see what we could do. Fourth is to damage opponents beyond 50 meters to hone your skills. Okay, so you could just use a DMR with this, or an AR could work as well. Just as long as you're 50 meters away from them. You need to deal 500 damage. Okay, so I imagine a boss would work with this. You just have to be kind of far. That can be a little tough since I think they like to move towards you or away. It'll just depend on where you are in the map and who you're facing. Last is to decrypt a recording from the Imagined at the holo table. And it looks like there's 4 holo tables. One over here, 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 and here. One under Humble Hills, a Wonky Land, Sandy Strip, and New Sanctuary. Okay, and they're all in like a little bit off center from where the name locations are. So like this one is like south of Humble, but none of them are like directly at them. So I think this one is just this by the water. So I think that's like next to that little underground section. That's kind of interesting. Okay, well, that's everything we got to do. I'm going to track the category, and I actually have a plan for a ride on a player's shoulders. I think I have someone that I could invite so that they could drop in with me, and then just for that quest I could hop on their shoulders or something and gain intel, and then we should be able to do this one at least. So let me get that all set up and then we'll meet back at the lobby. All right, guys, I'd like to introduce you all to Slick. This is who's going to drop down with me, and all they're going to do is allow me to jump on their shoulders, I guess, and then once they do that and complete the quest, then they'll leave, and then it'll just be me. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, we're loaded in. We're just waiting for Slick. They're Slick. All right, so they're going to drop in with me, and I guess there's a portal over there. Yeah, we're just going to have to pick a place, probably Riptides immediately, and then we'll try to do the thing where I guess I get on their shoulders. I don't know how that works, but we're going to see. All right, we're dropping down. They're dropping down with me. So let's just get to the ground, and then we'll see what ends up happening. All right, what I'm actually going to do is I marked this bush. This is where we're going to meet. All right, so then Slick is going to do the whole shoulder ride thing, and then I'm going to get on top. Oh my God. Okay, so now I'm riding on him. They could walk around and stuff and just take me with them, and I'm just on top. What the heck, man? I'm going to jump up. Okay, I could jump off. And then since we did that quest, I'm going to have them just leave. So they're going to just end up leaving, dying right now. So okay, did they drop any? They shouldn't drop any gold, actually, because they don't actually have any. All right, well, they're still here, but they're technically in the lobby. And let's go down here finally and just loot up. The storm is a jellyfish shape. What am I looking at? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna start eating all the steaks I could find. Oh, there's pizza here. All right, and we also need to search chests, so I'm actually gonna just start doing that. All right, we're just casually taking people out. We're getting a ton of ammo, which is good. That's my rival. Got them. Nice. There's a stake right here. I'm not going to worry about the storm too much. I'm just going to focus on what we got to do, which is just ammo types. Beyond 50 meters. I'm going to try to do that as well. Let's lift this. Oh man, we just get the freaking launcher. I guess I'll just get the gloves as my shotgun, because I guess that could be kind of cool. Let's head on out of here. We didn't open that many chests. Let me just go around here looking for more. I know there's more up here, I think. I guess not. We'll just move on to the next named location, which is Humble Hills. Actually, wait, hold on. There's a chest right here. Let me get this purple shotgun. I don't need the gloves. All right, got 6. There's one down here somewhere. I just heard a rift thing. There's a thing right here. Oh, that's 50 meters. Oh, okay. I can't believe they shot me out of that building. How does that work? All right. Oh, I get that from it. Nice. Give me that mammoth pistol. It's the good one too. Let me heal up real quick. I told you guys we'd be using the mammoth pistol for like one of these regular videos. Just had to wait a little bit. Give me this jellyfish. Haven't had this in a while. Then we could just throw this down for free. Now I just want to try to find a few more chests, like 2 more, and then we're good. Here's the last chest. Boom. Did that quest. How did we not reach max? Oh, it's in different matches. Okay. I thought it was 3 types of guns. No, it's 3 different matches. Okay, never mind. Ooh, we could get the explosive assault rifle again. Let's do that. Oh yeah, we gotta decrypt something. There's one down here. Let's go do that real quick. Oh yeah, now that we have this explosive thing, we could actually just aim at people from far away. And it should work. There is only 12 people left, but I'm gonna try to just stay away from people and shoot them from a distance. Alright, says there's a thing right here. There might be some talking, so let's see.
The imagined. Status. Deceased. It is important for all of us, including the 7, to remember what we're fighting for. The island. Reality itself. And most importantly, you. The loopers. I'll remember it, sister. For both of us.
Whoa. Okay. Interesting. So, I guess she is gone. Because it said deceased, right? So, very interesting. Oh, there's some people. Do all that damage. Nice, we did the 500 damage. Alright, we're all set then. We did everything in the quest list. Okay. Jesus. We almost died from that. It was the 2 players from there, so we're like in trios right now. There was 2 right there, and then the dude snuck up behind me to try to get me. They're always so sneaky. They're like, they always travel in like a triangular type position to cut people off and catch them by surprise. All right, got some high ground just so that I could snipe anyone out of the sky here, or I guess out of the ground. Dude, it's so OP to just do that. They can barely do anything, especially in zero build. I imagine all that smoke from the explosion just makes it harder for them to see me too, so it's just another layer of difficulty. Alright, but the storm is shrinking on Battlewood Boulevard. This is so interesting. We seem to find a new storm circle thing every single match we do. It's a pretty cool feature that I'm surprised they didn't do earlier on. They kind of just stuck with the circle for so long that I guess they thought they were obligated to only use a circle, but no, you could use different things as long as it's like reasonable. I'd say the only bizarre one is like the square that turns into a rectangle, because it just becomes this long slit thing that goes from like one side of the map to the other, like entirely. And then you end up not really finding any people. Like if you're on the right side, they could be on the left side and you wouldn't never know. Got them twice. They didn't die though. Got him. Got him. I think it's just a duo. Got him. Nice. He jumped on the roof. Just like that one guy down there. All right, we did it. We could do the enticing pie emote. The thing has a crown, so it's kind of cool. I really thought that the way to get this was like to get a crown win or something, but no, it's just, I guess, doing the quest. I think I heard of that, but I thought it was completing the new quest. I guess there's just a milestone deep within the files that just told you, hey, do this and then you'll get it. So kind of interesting. I think we could get the whole set now, right? I'm not sure. Let's go back to the lobby and see. All right, we're back in the lobby. Let's go ahead and look at our quests here. So it's just this one. If we go to weekly, this will take a while. So I'm just going to do this on my own time because it's just reach max ammo type in different matches. So 3 matches in total. I don't have time for 3 matches, so I'm just going to leave it at the 1. And that should be everything completed. And then we just got to wait for week 4. In about a week, so that makes sense. I don't really like the fact that sometimes we need another buddy to do a quest with. In this case, we had to get someone else so that we could ride on their shoulders, which isn't a problem. Like, I'm able to do that, but imagine all the people that can't. I imagine you just load into a squad and then you could do it. But needing someone else to actually complete something is a bit annoying sometimes, but it's not too bad of an issue. But other than that, we pretty much did everything else. That's just rivalry, battle pass. We're kind of onto hers if I unlock the rest of her set. Oh, I can only unlock 3 items, so acclaim all. I still need 2 more levels to unlock this thing and her. Okay. And then you can move on to this like purple storm set. So that's pretty interesting. But we were able to do everything we needed to do. Let me know what you guys thought about the quest and just all of the new stuff in general. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.